Imagine waking up to the sound of mechanical footsteps, not cold or eerie, but friendly. You stretch, and a robotic dog trots towards you, not just any robot, but a companion designed to understand your words, your emotions, and maybe even your silence. This isn't science fiction anymore. In mid 2025, Xiaomi introduced a major leap forward, CyberDog 3, a quadruped home robot with real-time interaction, autonomous behavior, and large language model-powered intelligence. Welcome to a world where your next best friend might not have a heartbeat, but a CPU. It started as an experiment back in 2021. Xiaomi launched the original CyberDog, a sleek, low-cost competitor to Boston Dynamics Spot. It could walk, jump, recognize faces, and follow voice commands. For the first time, the idea of robotic pets was no longer confined to research labs or viral YouTube clips. Consumers could actually buy one, albeit in limited quantities. In 2023, CyberDog pushed the idea further. It introduced more natural movement, better balance, and a lighter, more agile frame. It was smarter, quieter, and faster, but it still felt robotic, like a futuristic toy. There was no warmth, no intuition. Now, in 2025, we have CyberDog 3, and this is a whole different animal, with a dog-like flexible spine, enhanced motion dynamics, and embedded conversational AI. It is designed to walk beside you and interact in more natural ways. It doesn't just detect obstacles, it maps your habits. Xiaomi didn't just upgrade a robot, they redefined it. With this version, the CyberDog aims to feel less like a project and more like a presence. So, what makes this mechanical creature tick? Underneath its sleek carbon fiber composite frame lies a carefully engineered architecture designed to mimic biology. At the core is Xiaomi's proprietary CyberGear microactuator system, providing 12 degrees of freedom, meaning its limbs move with remarkable fluidity, almost animal-like. It can stand on two legs, climb stairs, lie down, recover from a fall, and even perform agile maneuvers such as spins or quick directional changes. But agility isn't enough. To make a robot feel alive, it has to see, hear, and react. CyberDog 3 is equipped with a cutting-edge sensory array, the closest thing robotics has to perception. 3D LiDAR sensors give it spatial awareness in all directions. This laser scans the environment in real time, building detailed point cloud maps that help the dog understand not just distance, but shape, scale, and motion. Whether it is maneuvering around a coffee table or identifying an open doorway, LiDAR gives it vision that works in 360 degrees, even in low light. Ultrasonic detectors act like a digital version of a bat's echolocation. These sensors bounce high-frequency sound waves off nearby objects, giving CyberDog an extra layer of obstacle detection. It is what allows it to react quickly to sudden movement, like a dropped object or a toddler running into the room. Then comes the Intel RealSense Depth camera, a critical upgrade over conventional vision systems. Unlike flat-to video, this camera captures the depth of field, letting CyberDog detect how far away an object is and how fast it is approaching. It is this technology that allows the robot to adjust its step height in real time when walking over uneven ground, stairs, or rugs. Finally, the HD panoramic vision system ties it all together. With a wide-angle, high-definition lens, CyberDog sees more of the room than any human eye can. It is constantly scanning for faces, hand gestures, and other visual cues, turning your movements and expressions into machine-readable signals. Together, these sensors don't just help the robot work, they help it understand space, understand risk, understand you. Processing all this requires serious compute power. That is why it is built with an edge computing platform supported by an NVIDIA Jetson Orin AI module, plus Xiaomi's custom NPU for real-time AI inference. Translation: it doesn't need to rely on the cloud for every decision. It is fast, local, smart. Most robot dogs up until now were essentially novelties, impressive at tech expos, but quickly forgotten at home. But CyberDog 3 aims to break that pattern. It isn't just programmed, it is perceptive. Using an OpenAI compatible or similar LLM integration, it can hold more natural conversation. This means it is built to understand not just commands, but intent, to recognize certain facial expressions and tone, to adapt to each user over time. For instance, if you usually say, let's go for a walk in the evening, it could be said to anticipate and suggest it before you ask. If your mood seems low, it might respond with a suggestion. You seem a little off today. Want to listen music together? While much of this is demonstration based, the direction is towards contextual intelligence. CyberDog 3 isn't just meant to respond, it is designed to remember. It can be configured to understand multiple users in a household and adjust its responses accordingly. For children, it may speak in a gentle, high energy tone. For older users, it becomes more calming, deliberate. It is the beginning of personality in machines. What does this look like in daily life? Let's imagine a few examples. Case 1. Elderly living alone. CyberDog follows your aging grandmother around the home. If she falls, it detects abnormal movement, alerts emergency services when connected, and stays beside her until help arrives. It reminds her to take her pills, listens to her worries, and even plays her favorite traditional music during dinner. Case 2. Family assistant. A parent in the kitchen shouts, Cyber, help Timmy with homework. CyberDog walks over to the child, sits beside him, and helps read out a math problem from his tablet. The child laughs when it gets the answer wrong on purpose. Case 3. Emotional companion. A young adult living alone tells CyberDog they had a rough day. It dims the lights via smart home integration, plays a lo-fi beats, and offers a gentle reply. Would you like to talk about it? In these scenarios, it is not just about automation, it is about relational presence, the feeling that something is looking out for you, even if it is made of silicon and steel. Let's talk price. CyberDog 3 costs around $3,000, less than a high-end smartphone and laptop combined. In contrast, Boston Dynamics Spot, the leader in quadruped robots, starts at over $75,000. Xiaomi's goal appears to be democratization. While there is no official confirmation, analysts speculate that future versions could reach mass market affordability, possibly under $1,000 within a few years, thanks to decreasing AI chip costs and more efficient motors. This isn't just an elite hobby anymore, it is a consumer shift. Soon robotic pets may become as common in homes as robotic vacuums. Let's go deeper into the mind behind the machine. At its core is a conversational AI layer, powered by an OpenAI compatible LLM or equivalent. But this is more than just speech recognition. It includes potential for dynamic memory layers to store personal preferences, contextual recall of past interactions, and support for multilingual conversation. It can be linked with your calendar, smart home devices, even your content preferences, turning it into an assistant with a personality you can shape. Want it to sound like a butler? You could adjust its tone. Prefer a playful, cartoon-like voice for your kids? A voice profile can be uploaded, and it can learn patterns over time. It could joke, question, advise, not because it was told to, but because it is built to interpret the emotional structure of language. Let's zoom out. For centuries, companionship came from people and pets, but today, companionship is becoming programmable. In Japan, children have written letters to robotic pets. In Korea, seniors report that robots helped alleviate depression. And now, in homes across China and beyond, CyberDog 3 is starting to be marketed as part of the family. It is not just about loneliness, it is about augmenting interaction, filling the quiet gaps that modern life leaves behind. When we say best friend, we often mean someone who is always there, who listens, who understands. For some, CyberDog could become that, even if it needs charging once a day. But no future is free from complexity. As home robots become more intelligent and emotionally aware, important questions emerge. Who owns the data your CyberDog collects? Should a machine be allowed to bond with children or elderly individuals? Can emotional companionship from robots reduce or increase real human isolation? Xiaomi says all data is stored locally and encrypted, with cloud uploads optional. But that trust will be tested, especially as robots become more integrated into family routines. There is also a psychological impact. If a robot knows how to comfort you, can it also manipulate you? If it hears your secrets, who else might listen? These aren't just product issues, they are societal challenges, and we will have to face them as machines like CyberDog 3 becomes part of our everyday world. Your next best friend might not shed fear, bark at strangers, or wag its tail. It might charge at a dog, update overnight, and walk by your side, not just because it is programmed to, but because it is designed to understand you. This is not the future. This is now. Welcome to the age of CyberDog 3.